Ladies and gentlemen, probably there hasn't been even 1 year on planet Earth when some nation has not fought for their freedom. But there have been many years when most people have taken no notice of these fights for freedom. This is what gives tyrannies hope. Our people managed to draw attention to Ukraine's fight for freedom after Russia attacked us on February the 24th. But this is not even half the job. Because then you need to get people to support you for real, with weapons, financially, through political decisions, constant flow of information. And you have to fight for such support, even if the freedom of a dozen other nations in Europe and Asia also depends on your defense of freedom. This is what nourishes the hope of tyrants. Some nations who live safely are not ready to support immediately other free nations threatened by tyranny, to support their efforts as their own fight. This raises questions, very important questions. If the entire democratic world has been built on the idea of freedom, then why do you often feel alone defending freedom? If freedom is a universal value, then why do other nations who fight for freedom never get equal support? What is it that separates us from each other at crucial moments? Politicians will not answer that. There are no experts who can explain this and put it right. One will not find the answers in the media either, because this is about something beyond words. One cannot express with words the feelings of a girl who is writing a letter to her dead mother in Mariupol, who died from Russian shelling a week before. The feelings of Ukrainian soldiers who came to Bucha after the Russian occupiers were forced out and saw hundreds of bodies of killed people simply lying on the ground. These feelings cannot be shown on television news. The feelings of medics in the streets of Kharkiv, who were rescuing people wounded by Russian shelling and got under even heavier shelling themselves. No platform in the world can express these feelings. The feeling of having lost a home, which now millions of Ukrainian men and women have, millions of internally displaced people, this feeling cannot be represented in an economic report. There are no tyrannies that would not try to limit art, because they can see the power of art. Art can tell the world things that cannot be shared otherwise. It is art that conveys feelings. If you are free yourself, how can you understand other people who fight for their freedom? If you live in a country at peace, how will you feel with those who can only dream of peace and help them? How can you thank those who fought on their soil but for your freedom? Every single one of these questions is about art. I want to thank everyone involved in organizing this project for the Venice Biennale. I'm sure the exhibition will allow people to feel what it means for Ukraine to defend freedom, to feel the bond between all people on planet Earth and Ukraine, to feel that every one of you can support the fight for freedom, one and the same freedom for everybody. Support this fight with your art, but also support it with your words and your influence. Thank you for your attention for our artists.
Слава Україні!